What's up guys, welcome back. So new zombie support, Vendread support basically. Has been a while. I can't remember, years ago. Last that I played with Vendread, but for me it's still like a pile deck. You know, link upgrades, the Vendread Slayer, the Vampire Sucker and so on. Even Cross Sheep. So the new one, what does the new level, well, they got a new level 4 Dark Necromancer and a spell. The spell is fine, it's basically a Foolish Burial, which could potentially trigger, a card that when it's like banished, can be special summoned, whatever. There are a couple of monsters or zombie types that have that, beneficial effect. While the other one is basically the new one, the Dark Necromancer, is basically an Armageddonite, send a ritual monster from your deck to the graveyard to search a ritual spell. So that one on its own is fantastic. It's basically a one-card Vendread full combo for Vendreads. And then depending on the extenders, you can go from there. So it's a zombie pile. I was playing the Speedroid engine first, but I eventually dropped that. First of all, it doesn't get Goblin on field, plus it needs 1 extra deck space. So drop it for the Goblin spell, the quick play you saw. Because, that could potentially dodge Failure or let you dodge Failure and Imperma immediately get Goblin zombie on field. Okay, so Cross Sheep could be important. It could give you the draws, right, with your rituals, but due to the new Eldritch fusion, you could potentially reborn something from the graveyard as well, because Eldritch is there, for the most obvious reasons. Because again, one of the new field spells, it's a zombie type and so on. Saryuja is there, again for the draws, or the special summon from hand. I think you could definitely go for, in this case, draw 4. But I was lurking towards Ancient Fairy Dragons, so we kept the level 4 on field. So we'll go for the Vendread Link 2 to potentially get something back from the graveyard. I like this particular engine to search what is the Ghost Fusion. This is gimmicky. You'll see it in a few moments. So we go for the level 7. I think we got it. Yeah, we used the effect already, potentially hitting hand traps, monster effects, or whatever. So this is cheesy. You don't need to do this, but Cosmic Tree, its only benefit is that you're paying life points, very similar to Punk. What is it? To get your life points lower than your opponent, and then you can use the Ghost Fusion by using one of the materials from both, field and deck. So by doing this, you can get your level 6 in circulation, right? Banish the level 6 from deck, that special summons herself, and she foolishes the Doom King basically from your deck to the etc. So you're working towards your basic zombie field, and Vendread plus other engines gets you there, even through Interruption. So Omega is just a bonus. You could potentially go for Dispater if you already have or kept Ancient Fairy Dragon if you had the opportunity. So now we get back, recurrence from the graveyard, so that's fine. So 1 hand trap was activated, Omega gets stuff back from your banished pile. You have Doom King for more interruptions, plus a galore of hand traps, with those draws before. And then depending, extenders or not, you could be able, or you could defend it on Vampire Sucker as well to get that extra draw because of the Doom King summon during their turn. So Omega, it's Rizal, a couple of interruptions. This should be Doom King's banishing effect, because I think we had to negate the rank 6 exceed, yeah. The normal summon here is getting negated by Failure, and now we should be going for Masquerina into Little Knight, yeah. To kind of force out, I guess, another extender. I think we know... Did we know they have another Ice? I'm not so sure. I mean, this is fine. This triggers one of the new ones, at least the new spell. What is it? When a zombie type is destroyed by battle, you can special summon basically a zombie from deck. Or what is it? 2000 or less defense, I think. So this gets your Armageddonite back, right? If it survives for next turn. And this is cute. With Zombie World again, that kind of blocks the entire... I mean, okay, their spell was banished, but in case of Zombie World, you're not controlling a light Fiend, so that blocks the entire Fiendsmith package. It's gimmicky, but I mean, it's quite effective, obviously. So Vampire Sucker, Changing. Okay, Changing is fine as well. We could go for Vampire Sucker for a beneficial draw. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess this triggers Changing, right? And this should be more than enough to attack for a game. So the thing is that if your opponent was able to deal with your field, you have those graveyard effects of, not too familiar with the names, of the green zombie, banish, get something back, of the level 6 fusion, get something back. So the Eldritch in graveyard, potentially going for the fusion, etc. So it's really, really nifty. And the second one showcases the strength of this particular deck. So let's see. So this is definitely a solid opening hand. Opening with Temptation, sending the level 6 Vendread. This searches a ritual spell. That's fantastic. But I need a ritual monster still. So go for Ancient Fairy Dragon. That's so nice. The field spell, when you control a zombie type, you can get a free level 5 token. That's why it's there. Even though you have only one target, it's so fantastic. Kind of feels like a brilliant fusion engine, but getting out Goblin Zombie does so much for this deck. And you tribute it to monsters, you can special summon the Vendreads from graveyard. You can only special summon the Vendreads now when it's on field, but you have your link too. So we can get it out of the field, and now we are not locked into Vendreads anymore, and now we can grind up, right? With our Vendread package, a couple of draws, and let's see what we are drawing if there's any more hand traps. So Vampire Sucker, get the evolution, mill the level 7 probably. Yeah. The thing is that, yeah, we can just, that's okay, a nice advantage. We can ritual summon from graveyard, we get a draw the level 4, that's fantastic. The thing is that we already used our normal summon, so we you have to capitalize on the other engines to get our extra normal summon. Or get a level 4 in graveyard and potentially reborn it with Crush Heap or with its own effect. So Crush Heap is there, with Eldritch Fusion, that's so nice. Generic fusion without any, downsides, I guess. So Reborn, again, get Goblin Zombie in circulation, and now indeed we're going for the Saryuja draw 4, plus triggering Goblin Zombie, and of course triggering the Eldritch Fusion, that basically gets another zombie type on field. So we draw 4, send back 3, use these cards, search Unizombie, and here is where the engines take the cake. So Unizombie sending the green one, sleeper, I guess, searching Ghost Fusion. Now you don't need to go for the Link 5. You can just use both materials on field. So go for the fusion level 6, giving me the extra normal summon. Yeah, go for Necromancer, search the ritual spell, and now go for Masquerina. Now this is where again the ritual engine comes into play. You can banish the materials from the graveyard, so banish the level 6, special summon the level 6 Vendread, it's fine. This triggers the Spirit Vow, and that special summons herself by banishing a zombie, that banishes the Necromancer, that triggers Necromancer to reborn something from your banished pile. Yada yada yada. So it snowballs super fast into advantage. So that's really cool. Plus, keep in mind, you're able to use your level 7 Vendread to block MIP, basically. But you're already committing, so but yeah, this is basic. I mean, look at this. A couple of hand traps again. You're playing a lot of hand traps still. Changing for Interruption with Omega, for Little Knight, with Doom King. That's actually pretty solid. So we use Doom King to negate the effect. Yep, and then we should probably trigger Omega, get rid of one card from your hand, and then triggering the Changing. Yeah, we hit Kirin. Okay, that's cool. Banishing the, is it Arvata? Fiendsmith is fine. Again, zombie roll just says no to the entire Fiendsmith package, and they're forced to banish. So to end their turn. So really cool. It's a really fun deck. It's really nice. You're minimalizing your Vendread package. You could definitely go for a preparation of rights. Not so sure, because again, I'm not running that many, at least my Vendread ritual engine is not that high. And you know how it goes with pre-prep. It first of all never resolves. Second, you're never drawing it, you're drawing the rituals first. And what is it, I'm already running 42 cards? And I'm not feeling adding in more cards, but again, as you saw, you're running the fields, but you have so many other engines to work towards your rituals. But I guess there is nothing wrong with finding some space for pre-prep. But I'm not so sure if I should go heavier on the Vendread package then. Okay, but again, it's a really fun deck. 2 new solid cards for zombies, and for Vendreads in general. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Beam signing out. Peace.